couple of reasons why I changed from NICEIC to NAPIT. One of them was, so in all the years I've been NICEIC, just through familiarity, years and years and years. NIC did a great job of, you know, when we needed some kind of governing structure or body to, you know, make sure we're doing work to a certain standard, they were the first out there. They spent a lot of money on marketing. They did a very good job, and just everyone just knows the NIC. You speak to clients and customers, they only ever go, oh yeah, NIC, are you NIC? But we're all aware that there are other governing bodies, and so I've always been with them, and that was the only real reason why. But I am aware that some insurance work is required sometimes, and some large contracts are required. You're required to be NICIC registered. So I'm not talking about that, because I get it. If you get work and you need to be, yeah, you need to be with them. But one client asked me, or required me to be approved contractor. And I thought nothing of it, because I've been with the NIC for many years. I rang up, because I went domestic installer when I first went self-employed, because it was cheap, it was quick. And in hindsight, I should have gone approved contractor, because I went to ring up for my renewal for my second year of being self-employed, and they just said no. I gave them all my certifications, so I've got MBQ level 3, City and Guilds 2391, City and Guilds 2330, AM2, amongst other relevant qualifications to hit the benchmark. But they didn't let me. They wouldn't let me become approved contractor because it wasn't the correct code, the City and Guilds code. It was the modern equivalent, and they required me to do the modern equivalent MBQ level 3. But my existing one that I did back in 2007 was no longer, was no longer one of the recognised qualifications. And I thought thousands of Sparks must have done the same course as me back in the day, because that was all that was out there. Anyway, so after I had that conversation, I rang NAPIT and applied to be full scope. And yeah, I had my assessment the other day. Yeah, easy, smashed it. If you know your stuff, it's relatively straightforward. No need to be worried when you have assessments. So yeah, that was the main reason. Second reason, obviously price is a little bit cheaper. Nowadays everything's getting fucking expensive, so being a little bit cheaper was nice. And thirdly, just for a bit of a change, I've never used the NIC domestic. I've never used the NIC tactical helpline. I've never used any of their branding on any of my clothing. Never have done. Never needed to. I've always found all the answers in my big brown book. So I don't really use them for anything else apart from self-certification. And I know there's a lot of you on there, like, oh, they're all fucking money-making scams. You might think that, and they're our business, they need to make money. Realistically, we all need them. We need them to do, to self-certify. So it's like, you know, a lesser of two evils. You do need to be part of one of these bodies if you want to self-certificate your work. I do agree, we do need some kind of, like a not necessarily a governing body, but we do need some kind of body that, to make sure that Sparkies are doing a certain level, or doing work at a certain level. So it's good that we've got a couple of a few different bodies, so that one doesn't monopolize one. But it is just through NIC did a great job back in the day. I almost tip my hat off to them in marketing and stuff, because that's all that people know. But the NAPIT guy was brilliant. The assessment was nice. They asked you a few technical questions, which is nice, but that was the main, those three reasons were the main reasons. Another reason, like when I started, NICEIC, like the badge used to mean something, and this is just my fucking opinion, right? It used to mean something back in the day. Nowadays, any fucking nugget can be a domestic installer. I've seen tilers, I've seen builders as NICEIC domestic installers. So the badge doesn't really mean anything. It used to back in the day. It doesn't mean anything now, in my opinion. So I don't really care. Like I said, I don't wear any of the badges. I've never worn the NIC badge. I don't intend to put NAPIT over my workwear or on my van. My van hasn't got any signs on it, not on my certification. So I don't really use the NIC logo. Well, I won't use the NAPIT logo, not through like fuck them, just because I don't need to. I literally just use them so I can self-certify my work. I don't know if you do the same, or some of you guys feel the same way. And to be honest, it's just my opinion, and these are just my arguments. So yeah, let me know if you want, or don't. I don't fucking care.